She stood just outside the yellow tape, her gaze fixed on the flashing blue and red lights that stained the alley wall. She looked soaked, ordinary, and utterly lost. "Ma'am, this is a restricted area. You need to step back. Now." The officer's voice was sharp, tired, and held no room for argument. He saw her plain coat, her face pale and devoid of makeup, and dismissed her instantly. She was just another civilian, mesmerized by the tragedy. She didn't look at him. Her focus remained locked on the lead detective briefing his team. "I need to see," she said, her voice barely a whisper against the city siren. The officer scoffed, moving to physically block her view. "See what? There's nothing for you here. Go home." He felt the irritation rising in his throat. This was the last thing he needed. He pointed a finger at her. "I won't tell you again." She finally turned her head and her eyes met his. They weren't just tired, they were analytical, sharp, and held an authority that sent an unexpected jolt through him. "You won't tell me again," she repeated, not as a question, but as a quiet statement of fact. Before he could retort, the chief of police burst through the barricade, his face pale with stress. He saw the officer confronting the woman, and his eyes widened in absolute horror. "Officer, stand down! My God, do you have any idea?" The officer froze, his mind racing. The chief rushed to her side, ignoring everyone else, his demeanor completely deferential. "Ma'am, thank God you're here. We haven't touched anything. We're completely lost. We need you." The officer's face drained of all color. His stomach twisted into a cold knot. He wasn't just talking to a bystander. He was insulting the one person in the entire state who could end his career with a single, quiet phone call. And she just looked at him, her expression unchanged, holding his gaze as the cold, sickening realization washed over him.